match against UST. Your thoughts on the first set, Anne?
Well, Ateneo really started off well. We saw how composed they were. They were in the first set. They also maintained that lead against UST. They made sure that UST won't get more points from them. If UST got a kill from a certain attack, they would adjust accordingly, especially on their defense.
And well, all cylinders were clicking for Ateneo. You made their point prior to the start of the game that they needed support from a lot of other players, and Hervasio had her own points. Gretchen Ho had her contributions, and of course Valdez, other than Phil Kainglet. Their reception was also very steady in that first set.
It's very steady. We didn't see as much problems from the girls when it came to their first ball. Also, I think one good thing to point out is that Phil Kainglet really played smart volleyball here in the first set. We've seen the variety in terms of attacks. She's shown a good sharp attack. The next thing you know, she'll hit an off-speed shot. And this just goes to show how mature she is already.
The numbers look close. No, they look close. But when you add them all together, yun medyo dun magkakaroon ng diferensya.
That's right. 14 attack points for the Lady Eagles, 11 for the Lady Tigresses. Blocking, ito, dikit din, 2 and 3. 2 service aces for the Lady Eagles. But when it came to the unforced errors, there were about 5 for Ateneo and 7 for UST.
So that's a difference of 7 points already right there from those stats. They look close per category, but added all together, that's a 7-point difference in Ateneo winning first set. But the question always, Anne, about a team like Ateneo, this batch, a team that's trying to get to a level where UST has been, FEU has been, LaSalle has been, can they sustain it? Can they not have a letdown, especially in the second and third sets?
That's right. Remember, again, we mentioned this earlier, last January 15, it was Ateneo taking the first set, but UST somehow came back and, won that game. So for UST, I think, yes, they may have lost the first set, but the confidence is still there na kaya pa nila.
Correct. And it's good sometimes. Actually, some situations, it's better that you've had yung mga ganung pagkapanalo dahil nababalikan mo, yung experience of coming back. And UST, very capable team. Don't ever sleep on this team. If this is the last game of UST, this is also the last time we're seeing Rhea de Maculangan on court, right? If they lose this one. 2-0 for UST. Lastimosa checked. Nakachi doing the little things for this team this year, isn't
Again,
she?
we mentioned Nakachi. She may not be one of the most spectacular middle blockers that you'll see, but she does her role. And I think it helps that, she's just really consistent. She goes for the attack, or at least attempts, and deceives the blocker of the opponent. And that in itself shows that she is an effective middle blocker.
Wow, that's not even a powerful kill from Ortiz, and she still gets the point. Ateneo looking for power, surprised that it wasn't. And the big gaping hole there, nobody in your screens for Ateneo.
Again, the different options that both setters from both teams actually have. And again, the attackers, the options that they have as well in attacking.
What a smart tip by that rookie. Look at this combination play. Gretchen, see, and then finally, it is Alisa Valdez. And this is what she brings to this team. Because she comes in this year, and she's such a great attacker, it brings such a variety all of a sudden to this Ateneo team, which they didn't really have in previous years. They had Kainglet, they had Hervasio, sometimes Gretchen Ho. Pero alam mo, if you're gonna go up against UST or LaSalle, kulang talaga yun.
You're gonna need more than that.
And she brings in a different dimension. And now that Valdez is there, nabuhay yung laro ni Hervasio, nabuhay yung laro ni Kainglet. Tabla na po tayo dito. 3-all. Great reception by Panatikla. Wow.
Excellent blocking there for Ateneo.
Telegraph this time. Ortiz in the middle. Ortiz, who used to be just known as a running attacker in her first couple of years now has developed also a variety. But still her best is that running attack. Caballero.
Oh, that one goes out.
She needs to really come up today also, right?
Yes, that's right. So we have Ortiz doing a good job in the middle. But again, like what we're saying, Maruba Natikla also doing a good job
Correct.
as the outside hitter. But it can't be just these people. You need the others to step up as well.
5 serving 3. Lazaro able to keep that. Ortiz again. That's what we're talking about. That is still the specialty of the house.
And again, it's a signature running attack, but she's varying her attacks. Sending the ball in different angles, which makes it less predictable for Ateneo.
That's a great point. The Nueva Ecija native on deck serving now. Gretchen Ho tipping it. Andrea De Boclangan could not handle it. Let's check in with Jazz Reyes from the Ateneo side.
Thanks, Boom. Hindi ito yung oras, fun reminder. Ito na, labanan na. This one, Coach Roger told the girls earlier, saying that the little reminders and the little fixes that he's been telling them, they've practiced that over and over again, and that it should be second nature on what they're going to do about it. Right now, it looks like the girls will be focusing on Michael Ortiz, preventing her to make any more points. Apart from that, Coach Roger reminds the girls to study their opponent well, know their specific weakness, and take advantage of it. Boom, and if you were at the arena today, you can feel that the UST crowd is really trying to bring down the players, and like what Libero Den Lazaro told me, it's really hard to brush it off. But this is the challenge for the girls now. They have to be not only physically consistent as well as emotionally, as Coach Roger did tell them, palagi tayo yung uumpisa ng ganito. Let's end it this way, Boom and Ann.
That's right. They've been through a couple of instances where maganda simula nila and they will fizzle out. So it's a matter of maintaining it. Sabi nga niya kanina nung nag-usap kami, parang sabi niya na, again, telling the girls, tayo lagi yung nasa twice to beat disadvantage dati. We couldn't beat LaSalle. We couldn't beat UST. Now it's our time. Dikdikin naman natin yung kalaban natin. And right now they're ahead by 3. Coach Mamon complaining about the check ball. The boos from the crowd. We will sort it all out when we come back. We're back here at the arena in San Juan.
Of course, we have here former players of Ateneo, Misha Kimpo and Bea Pascual.
And of course, Mr. Ricky Palu. Former captain din si
Yes.
Bea. Misha. And the crowd booing still all throughout that timeout. Maybe something that UST might respond to. They've always been able to draw from the support of the crowd. They're down here by 3, down a set. They need a spark, Ann.
Well, let's see. Maruba Natikla is in the front line.
Chance for Ateneo again. Kainglet off speed. That's too high, but Natikla takes it. Caballero sends it over. Ferrer chooses Nakachi. Lastimosa is right there. Back set. Caballero off speed. Great decision by Judy.
Now, UST needs to play smart at this point. They were down in the first set. They lost the first set. Now, it's very important for them to win here in the second set. And, they have to go back also to their main objective today. What they need is a win against Ateneo today to force a knockout match on Wednesday.
There's really no other way. As Valdez still finds the point. Let's look at that play where the crowd and the players were contesting. Let's see that. Oh, there's nothing.
Seemed like there was none. No change in direction for the ball.
And that reaction says it all. Coach Mamon, justifyingly so, disappointed with the call. And a net violation by Jessie De Leon, unfortunately. UST has to dig down deep here. 16 semifinal appearances, 10 straight.
Oh.
Bad reception here, and Coach Mamon will call a timeout for sure.
Ma'am, ang valuable volleyball ba? Palo lang. Di ba kasama rin si dyan? Girls, don't doubt yourself. Tapang naman. Rhea, yung set mo mahirap paluin. Pagka nag-over na ganon, frontline ka, diinan mo na. O kaya, huwag kang mag-one hand set. Dalawang abay, pag blinak ka, pwede ka mag-complain doon sa referee, ha?
That's a great point by Coach Mamon. Do not doubt yourselves. The konting tapang, which is, again, a characteristic of any UST team.
But, you know, at this point here in the second set, it's something that we have yet to see from the girls.
What is it? Is it because Ateneo's playing very well, Anne, or is it UST not playing well at all? Or is it a combination of both?
I think it's a combination of both. It's also Ateneo forcing UST to commit the errors. And here, UST is caught up again in the same position where they have to catch up. You know, they really need to get more points. And yun nga, nasa second set na tayo, they don't have the luxury to relax.
Not at all. Chance here for UST. Panatikla goes for the long ball. Oh, and UST crumbling here. So Coach Mamon sending in Tunay and Lantin at a very crucial point, and more from the UST side from Patch Kansana.
At timeout, Coach Oji also reminded the girls to don't take any shortcuts. Be patient in our plays. Hindi naman lahat na dadaan sa lakas. And another thing is to stop taking those outside shots. Matuto naman kayo, tumansya. Now, slow start again for UST, but you know, these girls will never feel defeated today because they entered this game with high morale due to their win in the last game and this supportive crowd that catches the attention of everyone in the arena. And you know, there's another thing that catches my attention, Boom. Not only the power of Ortiz's spikes, but also the power of technology in the huddle because hindi ordinaryo ang board na ginagamit ni Coach Oji dahil iPad lang naman ang ginagamit niya para ipakita ang plays sa mga babaeng ito. Kaya, well, dun mo malalaman kung gaano ka-tech yung UST dito sa larong ito. Back to you, Boom and Ann.
Thank you very much for the insight, Patch. 6-14 is our score. Liza Valdez saving that. That's a point. That's an overreaching point. Yun ang sinasabi ni Coach Mamon, no?
So they're...
Set mo.
set lang, and that's exactly what Lantin did. Overball na actually, but she still tried to set the ball. And this is a good call actually, na overreaching nga.
And a great example of Anne Remula's explanation of the overreaching rule. Now, Lantin was the spark plug in game number 2. So let's see if that produces anything here today, because they need it as Valdez continues to pound away here. 15, serving 7.